Forward to getting on the bigger bike, the 450. You were explaining to me what it is about the 450 that really suits your riding style. Can you explain that?
I think it's more where the power lies. We have 50% of the lead out, and that's not really my style. So we got to get the power as low as we can, and how big that engine is, it's hard to. So for me, it's just where that power lies, and I can ride it a little bit more like myself. So when I get on it, I feel super comfortable.
Joey Savach, let's move on over to you. As you move up now to the 450 class, what part of your skill set do you think will best prepare you for what's in store to race these gentlemen here on a given Saturday night?
I think a little bit of what Justin said. You know, the 250, you kind of got to bring it out a little bit more. Can get away with being a little bit more out of control, I guess, which isn't really up my alley. But I think for me, and you know, with the season being so long and usually a pretty good starter, I think that that will help me at least put myself in a good position to get up there and get in the mix.
Aaron, this is without a doubt, especially once we get Zach back, one of the strongest rookie classes we've had in a while in the 450 category. How are you approaching your move up to the 450 class to get ready to battle every Saturday?
You know, I think I'm taking it pretty easy. I think as long as I keep my head cool and keep my starts good and keep it on two wheels, I think we can get up there and battle with these guys.
Chad, another record about to be broken. I'm not sure if you're aware of this one or not. If you make the main event on Saturday night, it will be the 18th straight for you here at Anaheim, and that breaks the record of 17 set by Mike LaRocco. You come into the season healthy and a new team. How are you approaching 2019?
I'm excited. I mean, even though it is my 18th straight year doing this, you know, there's a lot of sense of the new, having a rookie on the team and some younger kids, and Enzo, and that is my teammates on the lights class. You know, being around a younger group of guys, and yeah, just feeding off of that and trying to come in, you know, more healthy and enjoying the moment. So LaRocque's a pretty tough dude, so I need to avoid him over the next 24 hours, and we'll try to break that record.
Kim, the storyline for you the last 2 years has been expectations and injuries, unfortunately, 2 years in a row. The expectations are certainly right back there again as we get ready to race tomorrow night. How do we change the storyline and go from just expectations to maybe finally fulfilling that expectation of winning the title?
Well, I've learned a lot, and then, you know, this stuff's all in the past, and I want to look forward to this season and what's going on now. And I'm in a way different spot this year than I was last year, just coming in here and feeling right at home. And for me, it's been going pretty smooth sailing here for the last couple of months, and for me, it's been nothing but stoked and good vibes, and I'm just happy where I'm at and how I've been feeling. So I'm just going to enjoy myself and have fun. We say it every year, you can't really win the championship in the first race, so I'm just going to go out there and have fun and be aggressive at the same time. Yeah, just be positive and see where it brings us.
Justin, you've worked very hard to get yourself back in the title contender conversation, and you're right there as we get ready to go tomorrow night. Conversation is one thing, getting it all done is another. I know you would like to complete that storyline. How have you worked this off season? What have you done differently to make that more than just a conversation?
Yeah, for sure. Had a great off season. You know, it was nice to be with the team for a second year. Last year was kind of unknown for me, so to get myself back to this position is awesome. But didn't really do anything different. Just kept my normal training. I did get married, which is awesome. So my personal life's really good, and it's been a solid off season. No injuries. Had a really good race over in Geneva, and yeah, just keeping it fun and training hard and ready to go racing.
Blake, 5 podiums last year, so close to that elusive win. What have you done to get ready for this season to maybe get that victory handled and get to the top step of the podium and then into title contention? Because points-wise, obviously very strong.
Yeah, just we had a good off season, and you know, we signed a 3-year deal at the end of last year with the team to extend it out. So we're just trying to work on the weak points and I guess we'll know tomorrow night if we accomplish that during this offseason.
Marvin, for you, it's 4 wins last year and second in the points. As you look back on the year, what's the one thing that's missing that has kept you from claiming the championship?
Well, obviously injury-free. We've seen last year, second round, dislocated my shoulder, so it definitely slows me down big time for the, I would say 4 to 5 rounds after that. And I've been struggling that, and then regroup, and I was able to get some wins and get second in the championship, like you said. So definitely it was a good result, but if you look back at it, it's just want to be a little bit more consistent, and but happy to be here and ready to go.
Eli, 21 career victories, 8 of those last year. And I know nobody is putting more pressure on you than yourself to win this championship. You've had plenty of time to think about it, to contemplate how you're going to approach it. What's the difference this year in Eli Tomac to what we've seen in the past to get it all handled?
It's tough to say. Like last year, you know, I was leading this main event, and you know, I think even a lap or 2 before I crashed here, I'm like, all right, you know, relax. I gotta get a little gap now, and I ended up making that mistake anyway. So it's always easier said than done. But you know, the goal this year is just to get through this first round with, you know, with more than 1 point, and if we can, you know, get on the podium, you know, that'd be great.
Justin, you told me last year right here in Anaheim, more racing, more racing, more racing. The more racing I can do, the better I will be. You spent a lot of time racing around the world during the off season, and it paid off. Daytona champion. Now, you want consistency. You continue to race a lot this off season around the world. How much better are you feeling about the consistency portion of it as you prepare for tomorrow?
Yeah, I feel awesome. It's you know, my program's a little bit different with racing Supercross around the world, and this isn't round 1 for me. This is round 10, so. The nerves aren't really here like they normally would be, and yeah, last year was incredible to finally get that win. Only took me 130 tries, but I'll take it however many chances and however many times it took. So hope to get another one and keep that record of oldest to win. I know Chad's gunning for me, so but yeah, last year was incredible. Hope to keep building on that. And have a good season with the team again. It's my 3rd year with the team, which is awesome. I think that's an advantage to stick with the same team year after year. Yeah, stoked to be here.
Jason, coming in as the reigning champ, you get to go last. 4 wins along the way to your first title last year. 10 riders have won 2 or more. You win the second one, and you join James Stewart, Chad Reed, Ricky Johnson, and Jeff Ward. That is some pretty rare air for sure. You had a plan last year that you stuck to, and it paid off. Now, as you look towards winning title number 2, do you go with the same plan, or do you have to change it up since everybody else up here on the podium saw that plan in action?
Yeah, obviously last year went really well for me, and I did. I played I got a lot of wins at the beginning, and I had a really big points gap, and just tried to race as good and make the least amount of mistakes as possible. But at the same time, you know, these guys are going to come back stronger and faster. So, you know, I want to be similar to what I was last year, but I would also like to be faster and win some more main events. So that's my goal, but at the end of the day, it's the championship, and yeah, I'm just going to try and get good starts, race with these guys, and if the opportunity is there, I'm going to take it, and hopefully at one point with my speed and fitness and everything. But I think it's going to be good racing, and I know these guys are going to be not making it easy on me, so it should be good.
At this point in time, let's go ahead and open it up to our audience here for any questions. I believe Monster Girls have microphones for us over here on the right. If anybody has a question, right here, Jeff.
Wondering, in this sport, obviously it's so hard to stay healthy throughout an entire season. When it comes to win a championship, is it more important to be fast or to be healthy?
I would say it's important to be all, you know, because you need to win races no matter what. It's very rare that you win races, win a championship, and then you also got to be smart and consistent too. So you got to be
a mixture of both.
Ken, so in the off season, you didn't race after the designations. Was there a specific reason that you chose to skip all the off season races?
I just had some work to do on the bike, and that's exactly what we've done. I put in, since I did race this Nations, I took a little bit of time off after that, and I would say I started a little bit later than most people with training, in hopes that, because in the previous years I feel like I started peaking mid-December or somewhere around there, and had plenty of time until the first race. And this year it kind of seemed to work out just perfect, that coming into this week, and I've been feeling really good, super consistent on the bike, and I'm actually happier than I've ever been with the bike. So that's what I meant by it's kind of just been smooth sailing, and I've just really taken the time to prepare everything and keep the nerves calm and just look at this race as getting back into it and not have too bad of a result. Just get out there, have fun. And I know when I have fun and get good starts and play around with it, keep calm, that it'll be good. So there was no real specific reason, but just trying to get everything ready and not rush into racing that doesn't really need it.
And we're all wondering about your arms. Are they good?
My arms are the best that they have been since all the injuries. So it's pretty much like nothing ever happened to me.
Jason again from RacerX. Marvin, just take us through your offseason a little bit. You had a knee injury, you couldn't race your home race in Paris, and I know you have a new coach with David Billman, former winner of this event. So have you had all the bike time you want? Have you worked with him well, or have you had a lot of off time to do that injury? How has your offseason gone?
Well, definitely a lot different than last year, that's for sure. Last year was an awesome off-season, but I take it how it comes, you know. It's the way it is. A little issue with the knee, but we're here, and I was able to get some time on the bike, so and I got it all fixed and right in time. So that was the goal, and super excited and happy, and we'll see how it goes this weekend.
Justin Varsha, for you came into the last season as a replacement rider, as like a fill-in guy. Now, you could argue, pardon the error, but you could argue that you're the star of the team after running second in the title and that sort of stuff last year. So can you talk a little bit about what this change has meant to you and what it's done for your confidence and testing time, et cetera?
Yeah, definitely. Last year was just up in the air, so I didn't have a lot of testing time. It was a new bike. Yeah, and I did come out and I did really well, and earned my spot on the team. So it's definitely something that boosts my confidence for sure, because I've had to work so hard to get back to this position. I don't think a lot of riders really have ever been able to do what I've probably done. So it's kind of cool to think that. But all in all, this year's been awesome. I haven't had to stress at all about getting a ride. I haven't had any injuries, so I've been able to do my training, dial in the bike, what I wanted to fix, and I got to go racing one off-season race, which I thought was important for me to get on the gate and test the bike in race conditions, and that went well. And yeah, it's just been awesome. I'm enjoying my teammate Aaron. He's brings it's weird kind of say I'm a veteran now. It's kind of funny. I remember being in Aaron's position, so pretty cool. I think we feed off each other well, and it's going to be an exciting year. A lot of good stuff. Good team and good vibes equals good races.
Jim Kimball with Motocross Action. This is for Justin Hill. Justin, I'm sorry, I don't remember the specific round it was.